Hello and welcome everyone. The topic which we are going to discuss today is the prepositions. So let's have a detailed look about prepositions. First, let us know what the prepositions are. Preposition is a word that shows the relationship between a noun or a pronoun and some other word or element in the rest of the sentence. Okay children, so preposition shows the relationship between two objects. Okay, some of the frequently used prepositions are like with, at, from, into, during, including, until, about, like, through, over, before, between, after, except, but, up, out, around, down, off. Okay, here you can see two objects are being displayed, so you can make out the relationship between two objects. It is the animated image of a monkey. You can see beside means very close to a tree. Likewise, other prepositions: behind, at the back of, in, inside something, on, at the top of something, touching that. Okay, under, in front of, out of, over. All these words are the prepositions. So now let us know in which categories these prepositions are or what they are known as. First, let us know what the preposition is. Let us define the preposition. Preposition literally means preposition because it comes before a noun or pronoun. Therefore, when a preposition is not followed by a noun, it is often called a stranded preposition. Okay children, even in the images we have seen beside the mango tree, okay, or near the hole. So generally they are being placed before the noun. That's why they are being known as preposition or preposition. But sometimes they are not being followed by a noun, then they are known as a stranded preposition. What are the stranded preposition? A stranded preposition comes at the end of a sentence when its object is a relative pronoun or an interrogative pronoun. So now you are very well acquainted with relative or interrogative pronoun because we have discussed them in detail in our previous sessions. Okay, so these words like that, who, which, etc. we use as relative or interrogative pronouns. Now see the example of stranded preposition. Have you found the shoes that you were looking for? Here you can see we have used the preposition at the end of the sentence. So it is known as stranded preposition. Okay. Sometimes we also use the stranded preposition when the object needs to be given greater importance. When we want to emphasize the object, okay, then also we make use of the stranded preposition. Let's have a look at the example. This is the play Meera spoke about. Okay, here also we have made use of preposition at the last of the sentence because we want to emphasize the word play. Okay, now prepositions can be categorized into three based on their form. Okay, so we can keep them in three categories. Which are they? Simple preposition, compound preposition, and the complex or the phrase prepositions. Okay, so let's have a detailed look about them one by one. Which is the first one? Simple preposition. So now let us know what are the simple prepositions. The words in single, okay, single words such as in, on, of, for, at, with, by. All these are the single words. So they are generally used as simple prepositions. Okay. Likewise, you can see the examples. The book is on the table. Okay. Simple preposition, one word only. The birds are flying in the sky. Okay, again one word only. So these single word prepositions are known as simple prepositions. What is the other category? Compound prepositions. Now what are these compound prepositions? First, let's define it. Prepositions consisting of two or three words are called compound prepositions. Okay, so single word prepositions, they are the simple prepositions, and the prepositions which consist of two or three words, they are known as compound prepositions. Some examples of compound prepositions: according to, as of, because of, in addition to, in front of, instead of, next to, on account of, on top of, out of. Okay, so all these are the compound prepositions. So here are some of the examples of compound prepositions. First one, it begins with what? The book is on the table. Here you can see we have used only one single word on, and it shows the relationship between book and the table. Got it, children? So what the preposition is and how they are being used in a sentence. Okay. Now compound prepositions. Some of the examples further you can see, they are of compound prepositions. When two or more words are combined to form one single preposition. You can see, you are invited along with your family. Okay, so here two words, but they are being used as a single unit, along with. So what are these compound prepositions? She has stood first according to the result. Okay, again compound preposition. These are two words compound prepositions, but the next one consists of three words, in front of. Okay, but it is also a compound preposition. You can say a mango tree is in front of my house. Okay, or you can say away from. One must not walk away from the responsibilities. Okay, because of, he could not attend the function because of poor health conditions. Next one, instead of, I will prefer to work instead of wasting the time leisurely. Okay, so you can form your own sentences making use of these prepositions. Okay. Now, what is the next category of prepositions? That is complex prepositions. Now, what are these complex prepositions? A word group, okay, such as along with or on account of, that functions like an ordinary one word preposition. Okay, group of words which consist of prepositions also, that is known as complex prepositions. Now they can also be of two words or three words. Complex prepositions can be divided into two groups. Two word units, a word, a simple preposition. Example you see, apart from. Now apart is the word and from is the preposition. So it is also known as compound preposition. Okay. Now three word units. What is that? Simple preposition. Okay. A noun and again a simple preposition. Okay. Like by means of. Here you can see by simple preposition, then means noun and again a simple preposition of. Together when they form a word unit, then they are known as complex or phrasal prepositions. Okay. So like you can have the examples, I parked the car in front of the gate. Okay. Or many farmers lose their crops due to floods. Or in accordance with the school policy, fees must be paid on time. Okay, children. So these are the three categories of prepositions which we have discussed: simple, compound and complex or phrase prepositions. Okay, so one word, simple, two and more words, compound and a group of words, noun, preposition and followed by again preposition, then they are known as complex or phrase prepositions. Okay, so do revise the topic very well by the time we meet in the next session. Thank you.